Merge shapes is a feature that allows you to combine overlapping objects to generate a single path object. You can combine multiple standard shape objects to create your own original icons. Some people may be familiar with this feature, as it is available in Microsoft PowerPoint. The biggest characteristic of this function is that you can combine objects and merge their properties into one. In previous versions, the only way to combine multiple objects was by grouping them. When grouping, the properties of each object are independent. For example, if you wanted to change the color of this windmill icon, you had to change the color properties of 4 objects. Also, as the shape becomes more complex, the number of objects increases, consuming the limit on the number of objects that can be placed on one screen. From version 4.0, you can use the merge shapes function to combine 4 objects into one object. This will result in a single color property, dramatically simplifying the settings. Also, as you know, there is a limit to the number of objects that can be placed on one screen. By reducing the number of objects with the merge shapes function, you can place more objects on a screen. In this video, you can learn some basic usage and use cases for merge shapes. Place some objects in the document view. When you select 2 or more objects, the Merge Shapes tab in the document view is enabled. Merge Shapes has 4 types of merge functions. It's union, combine, intersect, and subtract. Let's look at each of their functions in order. Union shapes simply combines multiple objects into one object, and the overlapping parts will become one shape. Combine shapes combines multiple objects into one object, but removes the overlapping parts of the objects. Intersect shapes extracts only the overlapping parts of multiple objects and removes non-overlapping parts. It's the opposite of combine shapes. Subtract shapes removes the overlapping parts of multiple objects, leaving only the first selected object and removing the other objects. Union shapes is suitable when you want to create objects with outlines that are more complex than a simple circle or rectangle. In this example, a circle and a rectangle are combined to create the look of a toggle switch. By the way, you can see that merge shape turns multiple objects into one object, and the operation is completed with a single color change. If you want to cut holes in your object and create a more complex design, combine shapes is suitable. In this example, a round button is created by overlapping and cutting out an icon onto a perfect circle. or window is created by cutting out a hole in the house icon by overlapping a square. Intersect shapes is suitable when you want to extract a part of a complex object. In this example, a circle is overlapped on the propeller of the fan and extracting just the propeller. If you have a base object and you want to cut out only a portion of it, subtract shapes is suitable. In this example, if you place a square over the valve part of the compressor icon and use subtract shapes, you will create the compressor that cuts out just the valve. An important point about this function is the order in which you select multiple objects. The compressor is the base object, so select it first, then the square. Opposite, if you select the square first and then the compressor, only the square part will remain, so please be careful. Merge shapes is also suitable if you want to reduce the number of objects on the screen. For example, say you want to create a stripe-type bar graph. Previously, on a white background, a white rectangle was placed on top of the bar graph to make it look like stripes. However, in this case, having to use so many objects like this consumes the number of objects that can be placed on the screen. So, first select the base bar graph, then select the white rectangles in order. And then, by using subtract shapes, you can get this single object. Of course, since it is only one object, animation settings can be completed in one go. In fact, from version 4.0 or later, there is an even easier way to create a striped bar graph without having to hide the bar graph with a white rectangle. First, place a rectangle for the stripe. Then just use union shapes. You can also overlay an ellipse on the bar graph and use subtract shapes to cut the bottom of the bar graph to a circle shape. Additionally, by overlaying an ellipse on the bar graph and using intersect shapes, you can cut the top of the bar graph into a circular shape too. Merge shapes makes it easy to create cut shapes like this, which previously required image software, using only standard features.